defeat was merely delay. For the time after oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. No one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawned, it was in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Fusroda! That is the iconic shout in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, as you can see here, remastered for the Xbox One and also on the PS4. It originally came out in 2011, originally for the Xbox 360 and PS3, but recently they made a re-release which included all the DLC and remastered graphics and etc. Today I'm here to tell you about Skyrim and why you should play it and why I think it's a great game for anyone to pick up. And I've had experience with people even that don't even like this type of games. They pick it up and they fall absolutely in love with it. It's completely immersive. But anyways, today I'll show you that, and now I'm going to get into the different aspects of Skyrim. First, when you start the game, there's a set of completely customizable options for your character. It's almost ridiculous how much you can do. Completely rearrange the face, the body, etc. But before you do that, you have to pick one of the 10 races, which each one has their own pros and cons for each type of, for what type of class you're trying to choose, which whether it be a warrior, thief / rogue, or a mage. But there are 10 races in all, and they are Nord, Imperial, Redguard, Breton, Argonian, Khajiit, Orc, High Elf, Dark Elf, and Wood Elf. All of these classes, like I said, it just depends on which type of playstyle you're trying to play as. And as I was talking about the playstyles, warrior, thief / rogue, or mage. First of all, with the warrior, they would use actual blunt weapons, as so. There's swords, hammers, war axes, as far as one-handed goes, and then there's two-handed swords, two-handed axes, and two-handed great hammers. Anyways, but those do not, the two-handeds don't block as well as the one-handed because you have the option to use a shield, or you can dual wield with one-handed weapons. Now, also, that could go with that, the warrior is more of, obviously, a close-range, tank-type melee character. And then let's move on to the thief / rogue class, which I would say is kind of a bridge between the warrior and the mage as far as distance needed goes. As a thief / rogue class, you're going to want to use lighter armor because you use heavier in the warriors because you don't care about sneaking as much. But this one, you want to be quiet and you want to get in and out without anyone noticing. So you're usually going to probably use daggers. Now, those do way more damage from sneak, and you want to level your sneak up, and you're one-handed for that. But what you would also probably want to use in that aspect is a bow. So you would also want to have your archery extremely high as well, because both of those weapons, you can get in and out in the shadows without even being seen. And those pertain a lot to these classes, really relate to the Dark Brotherhood or Thieves Guild, which, give me a second, I'm going to go chasing a rabbit. There is the main guilds that you can join, and each one has their own quest line. There's the main story about the Dragonborn and the dragons coming back. There's a civil war between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks, the Stormcloaks being the original, the people in Skyrim, and the Imperials are the Imperials of Tamriel, and Skyrim's just one country, and they're trying to take over their rule and tell them that they can't worship their god, Talos. Then there's the Thieves Guild, like I said, the Dark Brotherhood, there's the Companions, and then also included in DLC, it wasn't originally in the game, but like I said, in the remastered version, it includes the 3 DLCs, which are Dawnguard, Hearthstone, and Dragonborn. The first one, that gives you a whole nother quest line to Dawnguard. The second one lets you build your own house and adopt children. The third one introduces you to a whole new island called Solstheim, and it's actually in Morrowind, which is another country in Tamriel, but it's right off the border of Skyrim, and you fight the first Dragonborn. And if I haven't already expounded upon it, in this game you are the Dragonborn, or Dovahkiin in the Dragon's language. You are a person, no matter which race you pick. In my case it was a Nord, but you have the blood and soul of a dragon. So each time you kill a dragon, you absorb his soul, and you can learn shouts, which in layman's terms would be breathing fire, breathing frost, etc. Or Fushroda, like you saw at the beginning. Now, I'm done chasing that rabbit. I'm going to talk about the final mages class. They're more of, obviously, magic type wielders. They can use staffs, or they can just use the magic they learn. There's different levels of spells, which they need more magicka for. But they're more of a distance or range type play class. And you could have a battle mage, but we're just going to talk about classic mage class. Anyways, I'm going to move on to some of the aspects of Skyrim. The skill tree, there's so many options. When you level up, you have the option of choosing health, stamina, or magicka. Magicka helping you use more magic, stamina helping you swing your sword, weapon, whatever faster, run more, and health is health. But after you pick this, there is a plethora of things to choose from for whatever type of character you would like to play as. Like one-handed archery, two-handed destruction, restoration, blah blah blah. Anyways, you level these up, and you level up each skill, and you can pick more through the skill tree, getting better and better. And once you get all the way up, you can legendary, and you get all of those perks back, and you can redistribute them anywhere. Now I will move on to, let's see, the items. With the items, there are, your weapons, armor. There's the healing items, etc. They're very important in the game. And one of the big things that people don't realize is Skyrim is more of like a stat-based thing. It's got a lot of math to do in it, so you can't just go, you can just go put on whatever and then go plundering into the world. But it's not going to work out very good for you. You're probably going to get launched 30 feet in the air by a giant. Anyways, Skyrim overall is probably my favorite game of all time. I know I've talked about some before, but it just is so huge and so immersive. It is one of the biggest games that has came out as far as map-wise, and it's just absolutely unreal what they've done with it. And it came out way before its time in 2011, and this 2016 re-release is perfection. But to close my speech, I'd say the defining things about Skyrim, the three things would be the absolute beauty in the graphics, the extremely immersive gameplay due to the customization, and the length of the game. It takes forever to beat the game. It has over 72 hours of playtime, including the DLC. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my speech today, and I hope that you'll play Skyrim. I love it, and I hope you will too. And all this is cited in the Skyrim handbook that comes with the game, with the special edition, and I hope you have a good day.